Hello guys, this is Jamie. I want to welcome you back to my channel. I hope everyone is doing well today, staying safe. Today is going to be part 3 of this Buddycolorathon coloring picture that I've been doing, and I've been using a certain color palette that was given to us on Dani Buttons channel on her first video of her Buddycolorathon when she did a mandala. And after I was done with the bunnies last video, I just colored this base of the globe and then a few elements here and then these blue leaves just to kind of get a head start. But I wanted to, after starting that, I thought, you know, some people probably are really interested on how I would color a globe. And so I thought I would just do a part 3 and get a globe, color the globe and just finish it off. And I'm not going to worry about doing a major background here. Maybe I'll do it later down the road, but I'm just going to basically finish the elements on the page. And I have my pencils all set. Now my pencil sharpener broke. My daughter broke it, but luckily I still have my battery operated one, so I can use that. And I also have my Derwent handheld one that I can use as well. So yay, I can still use my pencils. There was a tragic incident with one of my pencils though. It was this one. This is the one she actually broke inside my pencil sharpener. So this is how long the pencil used to be. Yeah, it lost a lot of its life. But at least I still have a pencil that I can finish this picture. So no crying over spilt milk, right? Pencils can be replaced. And yeah, we'll get started. Let me go grab a drink. And I'll be right back. I should have brought a drink to my desk, but I didn't. I wasn't thinking about it. I'll be right back. All right. So I'm back. Having a little drink of my Gatorade. And what I'm thinking is I might go ahead and start, before I color in these elements, the rest of them, I'm thinking in the snow globe I want to try to use some of my ink. I have, I'm going to show you what I have. So I have Memento inks, and I have a purple, and I'm thinking I could use purple. I might be able to get away with green or blue, because I have this blue, and this purple is really light. So, and Potter's clay is going to be too dark. It won't go with our orange. And I don't have a yellow. I have a darker blue. It's called Paris Dusk, but it might be too dark. So we could start with that one, I think. I do have a sweet plum, but I'm worried if I put purple in the globe, then it will distract from that bunny. So I think we'll do blue. And I'm still learning, and this is different than distress ink. These are just ink in general. They call it fade resistant dye ink, and I got these at Michael's. No, I got these at Hobby Lobby. They were 40% off sale, and the distressed inks weren't. on sale, but these were. So I didn't have to pay the high price on them. So I just thought I would give them a try and see what I thought. I've used them on a couple pages, but I haven't like totally got my head in the game on them, so I might, yeah, these are just scratch papers. I might test it on there before I put it on there. And I only have one of these little brushes, Let me just make sure I don't have any ink on there. So this one actually came from the dollar store, and if I had a bigger brush I probably would use it, but this is the only one I have, so I'll just use this. And I'm going to test and see what it looks like on my paper first. Trying to I'm just worried that it won't blend the way I want it to. That's what I'm nervous about. So I just don't know if it's going to be dark enough or not. Because if I push down really hard at the beginning, it leaves this like stripe. I don't want to do that. Just giving it a little bit of a practice. All right. Should we try this? I'm going to try to be really careful about how I do this. And I don't really mind if I go over the leaves, because the leaves are going to bleed blue anyway. And I'm going to use my pencil on the outer edge. So I'm just basically trying to create a cloud effect in there. I'd like to get some distress ink sometime, but I'll work with what I've got. So I hope everyone's having a good November. Just move these out of the way. I actually feel like we're getting into Christmas season. I mean, when you can start buying milk and it expires in December, it's like, oh, we're that close to December. Because I had purchased some milk today and picked it up at our Walmart grocery pickup center, and I looked at the expiration and it said expires December 5th. And I was like, wow, can't believe we're that close to December. How many people actually have their Christmas trees up is a good question. We do not have ours up. We don't have any Christmas decorations up. I still have my fall stuff up. And the reason why I still have my fall stuff up is because I ordered a Christmas tree for us. I ordered it from Walmart.com just because we've been not going anywhere, and I needed a tree that had lights in it, a pre-lit one. And I haven't had a pre-lit one before, and I don't have like this massive vehicle that can just go to the store and pick up a tree, or even go to a lot and pick up a real tree. So I thought I'll just order one. And every year we've always had a small tree because I'm short and my kids were short, and so we just had a smaller tree. So it was about 5 foot tall. So it might not be small to you, but it was smaller, not like a grand tree. And I decided that since my son, my high schooler, he's 17 years old, is 6'3", I might as well get a big tree because I feel kind of, I don't know, I kind of feel like you should have a tree that's bigger than you. And in my house, I have a small house, but I have vaulted ceilings. And I thought, well, I'll just get one of those skinny trees. So they're not very wide, but they're really tall. And I decided to get the tree that was 7'5", I think was the height. I'm gonna do this part right here too, I think. And so I'm excited for that to come so we can try it out. I think that's pretty good, because I really just wanted to create that effect inside the globe and not spend a million hours doing pencil work trying to get that to work. And if you're curious where I got these little containers, I got them at Michael's. They have these racks that are in the front of the store by the cash registers, and they're like bins, and each one of those bins are like $1. It's like they're dollar bins or something, and each one of these were $1. So I picked up 3 of them. I store my inks and my stickles in them because it's the perfect size for those. So we got that situated here. And I'm going to take my blue and I'm just going to go over the edge here. So we'll be all set for our Christmas stuff. So I'm excited to get that tree and put it up. I'm actually more excited that it is pre-lit, just because so many years of untangling Christmas lights or buying new lights and putting them in the tree and then getting covered in those little needles. Even if it's a fake tree, you still get covered. And the past few trees we've had that fake snow on it, and they're beautiful, but they're a pain because you have all this like fake snow everywhere. And if you had an animal, we don't have any pets, but because my kids can't have them right now, and if you were to like hit it just barely, a whole bunch of snow just falls on the floor. So it is a pain. Ooh, just got it on that leaf. Good thing that leaf's gonna be blue. But yeah, I'm more excited about the pre-lit factor. So I can actually just put it up, plug it in, and I don't really have to decorate it right away, I figured that's something we can do maybe on Thanksgiving, because of the COVID, we're not going anywhere. I want my kids to be safe, and my boys have compromised immune systems, and so I just would feel better being at home where I know that nobody that they're around has anything, not just COVID, but like colds, the flu. I think a lot of times people are worried about COVID, which they should be, but we need to remember the other things that are out there: pneumonia, the flu, common cold, because it is the season to get those things, and they're no fun either. I mean, yes, COVID's very serious right now. I don't doubt that. I'm worried about my kids getting other things too on top of that. Let me just see if I... I was worried that I didn't have the dark blue anymore, because I had let my daughter use my desk, and it was... pencils were everywhere and things happened, and she's like, "I'm so sorry, Mom," when she broke my pencil sharpener. Like, "It's okay. Where'd you put the pencil that you broke?" "I don't want to show you, it's broken." I said, "It's okay. It's just a pencil. You mean more to me than a pencil." I guess that's what you get for sharing your desk with your child, but like I said, just a pencil. Even if it was a Holbein, those are really expensive, nice pencils, I might grit my teeth and go, "It's just a pencil," but yeah, it is what it is. Trying to just create some dark lines, kind of trying to dome it out a little bit, because I'm not going to be using that white gel pen at all to make it anything. I'm trying to just stick to the color palette. Let's go ahead and color these leaves. Let's pull some of this dark. So off screen, I've been working on not only buddy colors, but I've been going through my Christmas collection. And starting the first week of December, I'm going to post a weekly video of what I colored in my Christmas collection and show you guys basically what I've been coloring out of my Christmas collection, because I think it would be kind of a, not really a show-off type of thing, more like a progress log, kind of like a video journal or something, or video progress log or something to that effect. That way I know I will be able to, like, I will give myself the accountability of, okay, I need to at least get so many done so I have something for the video. And if I don't have anything done, then maybe I will just color one in a video. Now, if I have tons done, then I can just show them all to you. So I'm trying to kind of get a head start so that I can show them to you. I've posted a couple on Instagram, but I'm going to try to avoid posting them because I really want to have an element of surprise of what it is that I colored a little bit. Now, if I buddy colored it with someone, I'll definitely post it on Instagram because it was a buddy color and I want them to see it and I want them to have credit for coloring with me. And after all, they're your coloring buddy. But if I do it by myself and everything, I probably won't post it. I had been debating how to color this grass. I still haven't decided. I was thinking to do blue, but since there's leaves going into the grass, I don't want them to be drowned out. So maybe we won't do blue. We'll see. I think I got them all. And if you haven't watched my other two videos, I'm using Arteza pencils here, and I am using Jelly Roll gel pens. They're just the traditional ones, plain colors. And obviously you just saw I used Memento inks just to save us a little bit of time on the pencil work. Might have to go over these with the dark pencil one more time, or even with the blue Jelly Roll just a little bit on the end, because the dark didn't go as dark as I wanted it to. It's okay. I'll make it work. Oh, sorry, I haven't done my haul video yet that I was talking about last video. I'm still waiting on Amazon to deliver packages. And a lot of them, one of them actually said, lost. This item may be lost. Please contact us. So I contacted them and said, hey, this is lost. Can you send me another one? And they said, sure. And I was like, okay, we'll just wait and see what happens. And then I got this thing that said, on the lost one, that said it had like a mistracking number, like it was mislabeled with a different tracking number and could still be delivered. And I was like, okay, I've never seen that before. And I'm like, okay, well, they still have this replacement coming to me. I guess if I end up with that one too, then I score $2. And I'm thinking if during like this time frame I end up scoring doubles or duplicates of anything, I'm thinking I'm going to just put them all in a big box or like a gift package. And I think I'm going to give them away on my Facebook group for my prize in December when I do my December monthly challenge. So normally they're just small prizes, but since it's going to be the end of the year and lots of fun things going on, I'm thinking I want to do like a bigger thing that I can just send in the mail and try to get as much involvement as possible. So I am looking forward to that. I actually have, I don't know, I want to say like 4 books right now that are duplicates that I've gotten throughout the year and from different things, and I'm going to include them in the gift basket or the ultimate prize, because I I do love the books, but I really don't need 2 of them. Now, if I messed up in my copy, I probably would keep it. But since I haven't messed up on my copies and I feel that I want to share the love, basically, pay it forward, I figured I would just do that. I don't really see a big difference when I'm doing this. These blues are all just kind of mushing together. That gel pen will help it to make sure to not touch it too much after the gel pen though. Just a little bit on the ends here. My Facebook group is called Once Upon a Color, and if you guys are interested in December's challenges and stuff and upcoming things for the new year, we're going to be doing some fun stuff, so you can pop on over. This month we haven't been doing too much, but I know today we posted a thing because today is Mickey Mouse's birthday, so I'm filming this on Wednesday, and I want to say they said it was 92nd birthday of Mickey Mouse. So we were in the car and I told my son it was Mickey Mouse's birthday, and he smiled from ear to ear. He's 17 and he's autistic, and he likes Mickey Mouse and Elmo and stuff like that, and he just breaks out in song, M-I-C-K-E-Y-M-O-U-S-E, and it was just so fun just to watch him sing. Tonight I actually turned off my phone to give myself a little bit of a break from like social media and phone calls and messages, and it just because it felt like I was being bombarded with so many calls that it was like affecting my psyche or my mental state. And not that I don't like talking to people, but it was like I was getting teachers and doctors, and not only like normal stuff, it just was getting to be too much. So if you did try to contact me today and I didn't respond, I am so sorry. I just needed a break from the world of the cell phone, and I just decided I would play with my kids and just do that kind of thing. Then after everybody was asleep and calm, I was like, you know what? I feel pretty good. After taking that little bit of a break, I will finish my picture. Just needed that little bit of rejuvenation, I guess, would be the word. I feel pretty good about it. Sometimes you just need a little bit of that break. I'm just going to do these tips a little bit green because I feel like they need some kind of popping element. I'm trying to be careful on the ones that I just did because I don't want to smear the ink. that's good. A couple of them I didn't get, but I can. This one. That looks good. And maybe I'm going to move to these suitcases so that it gives the opportunity, if there's any gel pen that's wet, I will let it dry. Let me just check on my filming time. I'm at 30 minutes, so I'll keep going for a little bit, and once I reach a certain point, I might put into a speed coloring and just finish it. We'll just see how it goes. And I already know what color I wanted to do this suitcase. I wanted to do it orange. And I'm not too worried about going in the lines because that is what my handy dandy gel pen is for. Help me for any kind of going in the line approach. I've been trying to catch up on the British baking show because it's been on and they've been putting new episodes on, so I've been trying to catch up with myself watching that. Okay, now where did I put that little, my short orange? After this broke, sorry, change subjects, but after this broke, it was like literally looked like a pencil had broken in half. So I had to play with some different sharpeners, and I wanted to see if I could get it sharpened again. And obviously you can see that I did, so that is good. I actually love a very good sharpened pencil, nice sharp point. My favorite thing about a pencil is the nice sharp point. Maybe that's why I like more of a hardcore pencil, harder lead. But back to what I was saying about the British baking show. I've been watching that on Netflix, and Paul Hollywood, he's a good looking man. For an older man. I don't know how old he is, but obviously he's older than me because I'm pretty young. And I'm like, okay, I really like this show because they're making all these things that here in the US I have never tasted in my life. I mean, I know what a cream puff is, and I know what an eclair is. But if someone told me, hey Jamie, make a shoe, because that's what you do before you make a cream puff of some sort, I would have no idea how to make that. I wouldn't even know where to start. Now, if someone said, hey Jamie, make a brownie or a chocolate cake, I might be able to, figure that out. But if it was something like that, it just blows my mind. And then like all these English biscuits and things, I've never had one of those. I mean, they make some like different things that you can buy, but they're a little bit on the pricier side, and I think, okay, they're kind of pricey. I'll just stick with my Hostess product or whatever. So when I get an opportunity to watch shows like that, I really binge watch them, so to speak, because I find them very entertaining. Same with think it's called Zumbo's Just Magnificent Desserts or Just Desserts or something like that. It's like a baking show, and he's like amazing. To me, it's like he's like a Willy Wonka. He is like really, really good at what he does. Applaud him big time. He's awesome. And yeah, that is always very, very fun. I think what I like about those shows is it's like you don't have to worry about all these like other things in life. You can just watch the show, and it's not dramatic, it's not like necessarily comedy, it's just a show. It like keeps your mind off of it. I think the only thing that is problematic in that show is it might make you hungry, but it puts your mind into another world, and so it's another form of getting away, just like coloring. And I think that's a good thing. I do enjoy watching movies, but I am the type of person that overthinks and overanalyzes every little tiny thing. So I definitely cannot watch horror movies, because I'm the type that's going to think, could that really happen to me? If I do that, will that happen to me? When I know it's not real, but in my mind, I'm analyzing every little situation. Well, if I open the door, that person could be there. Or what if I didn't do this? Or what if I did do this? And it's just hard for me. And same with going with like, I just smeared that. Hopefully my orange gel pen can clean that up a little. I'll leave that a minute. Get it to dry. Can I get that off my hand? So smear it again. Let me grab a purple gel pen. If I can find a true purple. I'll use the purple moonlight. Yeah, I watched, if I watch like comedies and stuff, that's not such a big deal. I think, yeah, oh, that could happen in real life, but it's funny. Haha, no point intended. It's all well and good. And when I watch like dramas, that's a little intense, but I do all right. And do I have a yellow? Sorry, I keep like leaving. Maybe I'll use this yellow glaze. I don't know how it's gonna work, but we'll see. For the handle. It actually worked really well. I was expecting it to be more transparent and cause some problems, but it actually worked out pretty well. Yeah, I'm trying to face my fears about different stuff, but being an overanalyzer definitely makes me like, give that a minute. maybe I'll take advantage of that drying and do this. So I'm trying to decide if this is part of the grass, but I'm thinking it's its own thing. And I'm just going to gel pen it. I think. Pull some of these straight colors without any shading. Yeah, we watched Marley and Me. It's on TV the other night, and I've seen it several times. And if you've seen the movie, you will know it is a hard movie to watch. I'm not going to tell you what happens because that would be spoiling a movie. But I don't know what it is. But it's like every single time I watch that movie, I can watch it 100 times. And it still just gets to me. And I don't even have a dog. So, yeah. Some of those shows, they definitely know how to get to people that are like me. And then I watch movies like The Terminator. And those ones, I don't think those ones get to me nearly as much because I know it's not real. I mean, it's like, okay, this is action. Probably trying to just entertain people. I mean, when you watch shows that have like fire, like Backdraft and stuff, it's a little freaky because you know that fire exists and you would never want to be in a situation where you are surrounded by fire. But I wouldn't want to be in a situation where I would like be drowning either. So either one of them is like, okay, should this be considered a thriller or an action? Or this should be more like a horror because you'd freak yourself out. Here I go off on a tangent of talking about movies. The current movie I'm trying to finish, movie series, I guess you could say, is The Hobbit. I love Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, fantasy stuff. And I've seen The Hobbit before, but it just has been a while since I have actually watched it again. I like this blue jelly roll, but I don't like the fact that it's so small. It's a 6. I wish it was a 10. I don't think I have a 10. I have an 8. Let's see if that will be any better. Because this is a pretty big spot area. Like I colored this with the 6 and you can see the lines. I'd prefer it if you couldn't see the lines. I'm going to try my best to not smudge my work. When you use gel pens on Create Space paper, they seem to dry faster. These papers, like this book and like Romantic Country, they're kind of more of a smooth paper texture and thicker, kind of like cardstock. So it takes a minute for the gel pen to actually dry on the paper, so they definitely will smear. Even if you get the ones that say, we do not smear, you will still smear on pages like this if you're not careful. I should have started on the other end, but I was trying to give the purple enough time to dry. This should be interesting. I actually want to thank Dani and Shaina for letting me be a part of this color along with them. I have had kind of a hard coloring slump this month, just because of the COVID and so many things going on in my life. And it's like I would get to a point where it was like, okay, I have nothing else to do tonight. Do I want to color? Well, I probably should. And I just, it was like, if it wasn't for the Buddycolorathon and the so many wonderful ladies that have asked me to buddy color with them, I probably wouldn't have colored that much this month, just because of the slump I've been in. But thank goodness for everyone that has taken a part and messaged me and really treated me like a true friend. I do really appreciate that. And talking to me during the day and just all those different things. I value it more than you know. I think this pen is slightly darker than that other one. But we'll see when it dries. So I do appreciate everything that everybody does, and I appreciate how welcoming and kind everyone is about everything. Are you still in frame? Yeah. I was like, I'm getting started and I probably am not in frame. Started on the sleeve. I have noticed when I am kind of in a bad place or kind of sad or depressed or whatever, when I color, my work to me doesn't look great. I feel like, oh, that would be the word. It would be like, you look at it after you're done, you're like, oh. I mean, it's not horrendous or nothing. I know I can do better. And so that's why I have the O. But if it wasn't for maybe that night of coloring, I probably would have been watching a movie that made me cry, or I would have probably been really stressed out and had a panic attack. So I wonder sometimes when I look at colorings of people, I wonder what they were feeling. And I think it would be a very interesting experiment to try, like color by, like kind of like color by music, and just see how people react. You don't know how you're going to react. Your subconscious will take over, and you will choose certain colors. You will do different strokes. You will do things differently over different musics, different movies. If you were feeling certain ways during the day, I really believe that the way everyone colors is different every single time. And I think it would be a really cool experiment to put, maybe, let's say you have your classical music, or your heavy rock, or country twang, or whatever, pop music, all those different genres, and just see what happens. Because I mean, if your technique is down packed, it might still look the same, but your color choices will be different. I can almost guarantee it. Am I a psychiatrist or anything like that? Did I go to school for anything? No. But I have just found in my experiences that that happens to people. And I think it would be a really neat experiment to try. I actually watched, well, not really watched, but more or less listened to Color with Claire the other day. I think she was coloring a page called I Am Enough. She was talking about her mental illness, and I do agree that it's important to get that out there, that mental illnesses are out there, they do exist, and the struggles are real. Everybody struggles in one way or another in life. You don't have to share all your little tiny struggles if you don't want to, but they are there. And as a coloring community, I really think that people care and respect those that are in the community and try to be there to listen, be a helping hand, give words of encouragement. Because when you're down and maybe you hop on Instagram and you see a picture that says, you've posted a picture and someone has commented that it was beautiful, sometimes that was enough of a pick-me-up to just make you smile that day. So I really want to, I guess since this is the season of thanks, I want to thank the coloring community in general for letting me be a part of it and letting me be able to color with you guys and talk with you guys. I'm not an expert on color and chats. I do feel a little odd talking to my wall, but I'm starting to get better and more relaxed about it. Some days I'm super silly and some days I'm more calm. But I do want to thank everyone that watches and subscribes and takes the time out of their busy lives to watch my videos and message me on Instagram and leave really nice comments and suggestions that help the channel. And I really want to thank everyone that's ever sent me happy mail, because that totally brightens my day. Yes, I get a lot of stuff, but it means a lot to me when, like, I buy a lot of stuff, but part of that is retail therapy because I'm so stressed out. When I get happy mail, it hits a different note inside me. So I want to thank everyone for doing that has done that. I really appreciate it. Never required, but always appreciated. I'm just kind of going over these lighter patches with the green because I kind of like how it looks. Kind of gives it a little bit of a glow since I'm not using white. So that's kind of shiny, but because of my lamp, but can you see that? That's how we're looking. And I'm going to stop the video here and put on some speed coloring, and I will finish this up in a speed coloring. And I hope you guys enjoy. I probably won't come back on after, we'll see, but please enjoy and enjoy the music and have fun. So this is my finished picture. Oh, that's kind of shiny on that one leaf, but I hope you guys enjoyed watching me finish this, and this was really fun. I am so proud that I actually completed a page in this book. This is my first page in this book, so I want to give myself a hats off for actually completing a page and not just having another whip. And I want to thank everyone for watching. If you did not see my first 2 videos and are curious about how I did things, check those out. And I will leave Dani and Shaina's channels below because they are co-hosting. Well, Dani's the host. Me and Shaina are co-hosting this lovely Buddycolorathon this month in November. And the next book that I will be doing for Buddycolorathon is this one, which is Brilliant Beasts by Millie Murata. And as you can see, has loads of animals, lots of different things. If you don't have this book, that's okay. You can pick something similar, or you could just do an animal. We'll just see how it goes. I am not sure which picture I will do, but we will pick one, and we will hopefully be able to get this Buddycolor in this month. If by chance life takes a turn and I cannot do this book, I will save it for another video for another time, but I am still planning on it. We will see how things go. And then I will start doing those December fun weekly like weekly entries or weekly videos to show my Christmas coloring pages weekly in December. So look forward to those. That way at the end of the month I will have the collection, and I will show the whole collection of those, plus anything that isn't Christmas related, because I might do some things that aren't Christmas related too. So we'll just see how December will play out. But here is this picture, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful day. Bye guys, and happy coloring. Please like and subscribe. Thanks.